How are you, Donovan?
Hey, Jamie.
I'm Jamie Birchall, and welcome to the Wormhole Impromptu stream.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's on yet, but we'll just yammer and talk like someone is here witnessing what we're doing here tonight, which is fooling around because I want to show you the Wormhole view.
Okay, let's take a look.
Oh, hold on.
Not much of a view behind us tonight.
No, there's not much of a view behind us, and there's not much of a view. You got to see all this crap. See, I'm streaming because, truthfully, I don't want to pack all this shit up.
Okay.
It's giving me, it's going to be a real pain in my ass to move. Oh, I got to turn these off, too.
Grayson's wondering where all the games went.
Grayson, they're going to the Houston Arcade Expo.
So what was behind us? Tron.
So Tron's gone,
in the tournament.
and
Kiss is going to the
Kiss
booth.
is going to the booth.
We'll talk more about that in a second.
Counterforce is gone. That's not our Counterforce.
Nope.
Okay. Tom O'Neill's Aerosmith is gone.
Free Fall.
Free Fall is gone.
Couple over here.
And those are two new.
Baywatch.
Baywatch.
Is there.
And Tron is a backup. Because Baywatch is playing in the Houston Arcade Expo Space City Open.
Uh-huh.
Right?
And Avatar. I said Avatar or Tron. So one of those two.
So I think
Avatar's gone too.
Avatar's gone as well, and I think Tron is a backup.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's a good, reliable backup in case something goes wrong. So,
It's a quick
hey,
game.
Grayson,
It's a
how
quick
are you?
game too.
And yeah, except for if your name is Jack Revenue. So we'll see. Dude, the kid's got strep and flu. Hopefully he can
Oh no!
be
Bad
okay
time
for the
that.
expo.
Dude, I get strep.
But stay away, man.
I get strep like once a year. Yeah, I'm very susceptible to
Yeah,
that.
I don't want that. Stay away.
It's like my yearly weight loss. I get that and I lose 15 pounds because I can't eat for a week.
I have no desire, Leslie, to be getting strep throat. So he can stay home. Okay, so this is our pregame. Tomorrow is a long day for me.
Okay, talk to us about it. What are you doing?
Yeah, so tomorrow I got it's not as long as for John. John's got a long day tomorrow. Get to the expo probably around 9. His car is loaded, and a trailer loaded with these machines. And they're all wrapped up, and his crew, his guy, Chino, and they're unbelievable, dude, how much they bust their ass. And then tomorrow I'm there, so they'll be at the expo at 9, also working on the booth because we've got the Wormhole booth that needs to get put up. And then I've got to get here and see that streaming rig.
Yep.
So here, let me show you the Wormhole view. Give me 1 second, and I've got to show you this exit cam. I got to redo exit cam. This is a impromptu stream, so give me a second. All right, do you see all this crap? Oh, you can't see it. It's just a load of crap on the floor over there, and lower left, and it is what it is. This is going to a lot of crap, and I don't want to. When you undo these rigs, they never go back the same. So I literally am going to take the van.
Just pick it up.
I'm just going to put it in the van.
As is.
Isn't that going to be awesome?
Uh-huh.
So that's what I'm excited about. I get excited about easy technology and not giving me grief during the Space City Open. That's what I fantasize about. What do you fantasize about?
Is the R-rated?
No. I'm thinking about that last night over and over. So speaking of last night,
speaking of fantasies, so I told you I was taking a nap before I came over. I had a dream.
Don't do it.
Yes.
Grayson's here, dude.
I had to go. For some reason, I had to go, and this will lead into another thing you want to talk about. I had to go to Keith Christensen's house to pick something up. And he had like this elaborate house, and he was having this big party, and there were like geishas there or something.
What's a geisha?
Like a Japanese dance thing. Anyway, I parked my truck, and I went to go out and find it, and I couldn't find it. It was gone. And you and Janine showed up, and I was like, dude, I can't find my car. Somebody stole it.
You got to stop doing drugs, dude.
And Janine was like, shh, you can't tell anybody. This is an important party. We can't. I was wandering around wondering who stole my truck.
Nancy Reagan was right, buddy. Listen to Nancy.
That was my dream.
So, speaking of Keith Christensen, Keith, if you guys do not know, is ahead of the director, if you will, of the Houston Arcade Expo. And he's done a phenomenal job building that thing together with a lot of people, not just him, but he's really the head of it. And I put him on the podcast. So we started a new podcast.
Yep.
Which this could be a podcast today. We could do it.
We need to just throw this up so people want to learn some more about.
So I'm itching, dude, because their fucking mosquitoes came in through the door. When I opened the door, these mosquitoes that were like right over there. And yes, when I was interviewing Keith Christensen, if you watch the video of it on YouTube, I'm scratching like a lunatic. If you listen to it on Spotify, really good podcast.
Maybe Grayson has strep and maybe you have chicken pox.
I don't have chicken pox. I already had chicken pox. Maybe shingles.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
No, that's supposed to.
Terry Bradshaw.
Do you hear trailer? This is why I turn trailer off when I'm here by myself, because it's brutal. Anyway, so I'm editing it last night, okay? And I'm editing and I'm trying to, get rid of some pauses and this for the audio aspect of it. And but I watched it first. I sent you and John a text. What did the text say? I'm the worst. It's the worst podcast I've ever done.
All over the place.
I am all over the place. There's no structure to what I'm talking about. There's no structure to my interview techniques. I'm awful. I'm scrapping it. I can't put this out. I feel bad for Keith. I made him. I was just awful, right? So you go, all right, dude. Very supportive.
You do
you, dude. You're like, whatever. No problem. You don't like it, you don't put it out.
It's like, have you seen our early streams?
Yeah, you were nice. You were great.
We didn't take those down.
Now, mind you, I'm in full. See, this is something that I'm going to really let people know a little bit about me. Okay, I'm crazy. Okay, I have anxiety, and sometimes people that don't know me think, oh, whatever, funny guy, yada yada yada. People that know me, like you and John now, know me well, go, oh, he's a nut. And we've got to – so you're just like, all right, no worries. And then John, what I love about John is that John will go, dude, you're wrong. Stop it. Stop. Okay, stop what you're doing. You're not paying attention. Your mind is playing tricks on you, basically, is what he's telling me. And I can't tell you how important that is to have a friend that realizes that. Janine realizes it, right? And so I just like, it's garbage. It's terrible. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And Janine's like, well, all right. So Janine tells me to Abe Lincoln it. You know the Abe Lincoln stories?
No.
I go down these wormholes. Abe Lincoln.
Did he imagine people naked?
No, he would write a letter when he was pissed off, and he'd put it in his top drawer. He'd wake up the next morning, and if he still felt that way, he mailed the letter. If he didn't feel that way, USS Grant didn't get an ass chewing, right? So
that was a Simpsons episode.
Oh,
Simpsons did it.
Anyway, so I have to Abe Lincoln a lot of things, and so today John sends this long, very nice text saying, in a long, that, hey, snap out of it. It's really good. And I thought it was really good. When I listened to it, I thought it was a pretty good podcast. When I watch it, I can't. I'm scratching. I look like I got the scabies.
People are going to listen to it. They're not going to watch it probably as much.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and I'm an enabler. Hey, you want to talk about this now? Yeah, let's go. Let's talk about Abe Lincoln. What do you think about that hat?
No, you're good. I like it. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'll go off on tangents with you. It was a good, but we went off on a lot of tangents, and that's why it's a good little wave of a podcast. So if Kaneda listens and he doesn't want to do this next week, then
hey, are you supposed to give that away? Are you giving that away already?
Yeah. So we tried to do it this week, but I'm just swamped, and he's got a bunch of daddy duties, so we've been texting back and forth. I've been texting back and forth with him, and so we'll go from there. Yeah. And then Carrie Hardy the next week.
Really?
No.
Got it lined up?
No, I got to check my lighting for him.
See if Canada's coming down for TPF. He usually does. You guys
I think he is.
You guys can hang.
So anyway, then that should be a good podcast. And then I also said on the podcast how I'd like to interview Blake just to get his artistic mind talking.
Oh,
how
yeah.
How does he design all this shit? Because during that
everything.
podcast, I was wearing 2 of his designs.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Look up in the corner
Yeah.
here. There you go.
And
there's some Blake.
There's 2 of them. The HCX he did.
Oh, he did that too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. And then
Wait, have you seen the flyer for
yes.
For Labyrinth?
Whew. Yes.
Very nice.
He was in here working on something at Labyrinth, and I went over like this. And I was looking at it, and he's like, okay, and he was showing me. It's really cool. Oh, you want to talk about something?
Here's my NDA. I can look.
Oh, I do have an NDA. So 2 new machines coming. This is big news. We should tease it and save it. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say it.
Coming where?
Coming here.
Here?
Hold on. Leslie, ask John.
It's IO Moon, isn't it? Please be IO
Oh,
Moon.
IO Moon's coming.
All right.
But not yet.
That's not the one
ask
you're...
John if I can spell the beans. At least one. I think you're good to go. I'm good to go.
Okay. Green light.
Which one do you want first?
The older one.
Well, it's impossible since the oldest one of the 2 is Galactic Tank Force.
Oh, that's the old one? That's a pretty new game.
Well, it's rolling off the presses, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to go right here. I don't know if it's going to go behind us, but it might go right over there, right next to Dialed In. It'll be pretty cool.
Okay.
And then it's got the one with the head that comes down with the fucking cannon.
Is this the top line?
Yeah, so it was really kind of cool.
Wow.
I got a text from someone at American Pinball.
Somebody famous?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw. Okay.
I mean, yeah, in the pinball world.
I didn't see the message, but I saw who it was from.
And then, oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you have access to that. And then, so then Christine got in touch with them, and it's coming off the assembly line, and we're coordinating with Charlie at Joysticks, who should be a sponsor. That joystick should be right under HTX, right there, for the low price of, I don't know, $100 a month, $50 a month? Shit, I'd do it for free. Okay, so that's news number 1. Now you want news number 2? What's coming after the expo?
That's pretty cool because I know they had some. It's always looked beautiful, and they said the first ones off the line there were like some airball issues and whatnot.
Yeah,
but I've heard that the more recent ones, they've worked out the kinks, that they're playing really well. So I haven't played it.
I got to tell you, when Christine and I were walking around at TPF right after we had set up the booth, and that's really a fun time because the vendors can then walk around and play the games. And that we played, we were one of the first people to play Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, yeah.
All right, and then we were one of the first to play Godfather. So we were just walking around, and then we talked to Eric and got what's the name, Minnick?
Eric Minier?
Yeah, we talked to him.
All right.
I'm not trying to be funny. I just don't know names in pinball yet.
Did you say talk about your mutual friend?
Yeah, I sent him a
Mark
picture.
Tremonti?
I showed him a picture. And then he came and showed me that Tremonti was coded in the game.
Oh, yeah. He is?
Yeah.
Well,
If he's one of the villains.
Oh, he is. He is, isn't
He's
he?
one
Yeah,
of the
I heard about
capos.
that.
He's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we geeked on it, whatever, and we were just, I wasn't trying to, prove myself. I just said, hey, I'm Jamie with the Wormhole, and he's like, hey, I heard you guys. And then I said, what's really cool is your buddy Mark, and he told me the story. I had recorded Mark Tremonti sitting right here, and none of the audio came out. I have 30 minutes of me, not 30, maybe 20 minutes, sitting here laughing with fucking Mark Tremonti, okay, before Pinball Profile.
Did you forget to turn this up? What did you do?
No, you see this start recording? It had an error in it, and I didn't see it.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Dummy.
Yeah, I'll have to come back.
Anyway, it's no pasa nada.
Isn't Creed going on tour or something?
Yeah. Hell yeah, I already got tickets.
Oh, yeah? They coming here?
Yeah, February. Not February. It's like late 2024, like September.
Oh, where are they playing at? 713 again?
No, I think it's Toyota, dude.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the Woodlands.
Oh.
Yeah, which totally blows. But at least I don't live in Pearland anymore.
Yeah.
Because that was another hour. So, all right, what were we talking about? Oh, Galactic Tank Force.
Yeah. Okay. And Christine and you walking around.
Oh, and then we walked around and we went to Galactic Tank Force, and they weren't letting anybody in at TPF yet. And then Christine just goes, this is Christine too, I'm going. The little girl just walks right in there, and she goes, hey, we're from the Wormhole. We're right over there. And the designer of the game started talking to Christine, and he promised one of the first ones coming off. And that's what's happening.
Wow. Yeah,
Isn't that pretty cool?
I heard she was like a moth to a flame with that game. She was like,
wow.
She's like, I want that.
She's like, I want this. I think really not, she bought that because it. Now, yes, if you hammer it, there were some issues of the ball just freaking flying. But
like I say, it sounds like they worked them out.
The designer stood over it and showed me and her where to go. I wish I had it on. But I didn't video it. Whatever. Anyway, it is what it is.
Okay.
That's
so
all right.
GTF.
And then the big news, hot off the presses, one of the first 20 ever made, Labyrinth.
Oh,
will be here after the expo.
All right. After the expo.
After the Houston Arcade Expo.
Ooh,
we will have a Labyrinth.
Okay. Nice.
So get playing one of those because Daddy's they're taking it home.
Are we going to get all our buddies to sign it? We can get Lee and Matt and everyone to.
I think anyone that put a screw in that machine should get to sign it.
Yeah.
But it's not mine. That bought it. This is Tim and Christine, so if they want them to sign the undercarriage, I think that would be really cool.
Okay, yes.
I don't want to fuck up the art, dude. It's real pretty. No offense to Lee.
Now, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they were talking about the game and the rules of the game.
Now, again, mind you, when we played it, we saw the beginning of the rules. The Friends multi-ball hadn't been completed yet and such.
I was under the impression that the rules creator was our good friend, Mr. Podcast number 1, Phil Grimaldi.
Yeah, he helped with the rules.
Oh, he helped with the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Did Bowen do something with the rules, too?
Absolutely, Bowen and...
okay. Because they said Bowen, but they didn't say anything about Phil. I was like,
oh.
About that.
So if you watch the if you listen to the Pinball Profile podcast, our good friend who loves me so much, and Jeff Teolis,
Canada,
our Canada friend, says, I'm fucking with him. It doesn't matter. He's not even going to be at Houston Arcade anyway.
No, see him in a few months.
He did a really good podcast with them, and they talk about how Phil kind of came in and helped David because David designed the game, and so with some rule sets and such, and they were still working. So the coder who coded Rick and Morty was here, and they were still ironing out not kinks, if you will, before Expo, but just some more code updates that they wanted to accomplish. So what we played is a lot different. But still, again, you want to get your characters lit. You want to get your guys. Each guy's a little different.
That's the way all games are. They start and you update them and fix
God.
bugs.
Look how good Rush is now.
Add stuff to it, yeah. Absolutely.
And so they're going to do that. It'll be by USB. I don't think they're Wi-Fi.
Okay.
But it'll be by USB, which is fine. Who cares? And it'll make it happen. So, all right, there you go. That's the good news. What are you excited?
Wow. Yeah.
So I think we just stream it on Monday, right?
This Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, we can? Yeah.
I mean, we can. We're going to.
Okay.
Okay. Can shit. We just did it. We just said we're doing it. Well, what else were we supposed to do? Let's go to upcoming events.
I don't know anything about the game. I'll have to get here.
Well, we're going to learn it.
We're going to learn it, yeah.
Saturday Forks. This is the old one, okay? Hold on. The trailer.
Can we get some people?
We bumped trailer.
We need to get some people in. We need to get Lee or.
We can get anyone we want.
All right, anyone we want.
All right. So, worst case scenario, if we can't get people in because they're burnt out from pinball, which is what happens.
That's part of their job. They need to be in here.
That sucks. November 13th, which means that November 12th, I got to bring all this shit back, and that means November 13th. Look at me, I'm having anxiety.
But you're not breaking it down, so you don't have to worry about putting it back together.
I'm having anxiety. Okay, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, so let's do it.
All right.
And then I don't know when Tank Force is coming.
Okay. It's coming off the line.
We're going to roll that son of a bitch in here. And it's coming off the line right now.
Sweet.
So isn't that great?
Yeah, you should probably put that one with all the fancy stuff on the side, and stuff. We should probably put like where, Rick and...
I was thinking where Rick and Morty was too, but, there's some scratches on the side of Rick and Morty because people suck. And I don't want that to happen.
Well, maybe on an end here or over there in the corner.
I just don't like the ends. I worry.
It's got so much, the part of the thing is about having the top of the line one is it comes with all the other bells and whistles.
I know.
Yeah. People got to see that.
All right. Well, maybe we could put over Rick and Morty. Well, you know what, John?
We'll let John.
This is above my pay grade.
We want it on an end, but we want to keep it pristine,
Leslie.
John.
On your Rick and Morty. No, I worry about scratches, I said. I worry about scratches. Did I say that there were scratches or I worry about scratches? Shit. Well, I hope there aren't.
Redact it.
I redact. Well, all right, hold on. You want to zoom? This is my goal in life. Look at this, Leslie. My goal in life is to be able to go here, right? And then zoom into Rick and Morty right now and be able to tell you if there's scratches or not. You want to talk about goals for 2024? Most people have business goals and relationship goals. You know what mine is? Fucking camera goals.
People about to be losing door. Lock that door up. We could do that. We could always, lock the door on the left, couldn't we? So the only one that opens is the one on the right?
These are first world problems, but we'll figure it out. I just don't want it to get scratched, and I want it to be, it's beautiful. Leslie, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Anyway, we did talk about let's go back to Keith Christensen. Anyway, that's our two big news coming in, Labyrinth and Galactic Tank Force.
Mm-hmm. That's great. That's awesome.
So awesome, dude.
We got a nice mix. Look at these old games here, these new games.
Everyone that comes through tells me that. Because I always ask, what do you like? I have this weird thing that John and I do. Do you notice what we do when someone new comes in here?
No.
Have you ever been around this?
No.
Watch. Okay, let's say you're new. Right?
Okay.
Hi, Jamie Birchall.
Hi, Donovan Wade.
Hi, where'd you come from? how'd you find out
Canada,
about us?
Of course.
Oh, fucking Canadians. Okay.
Who doesn't know about Wormhole? What do you mean?
This is what I do.
It's my bucket list here,
I don't mean to hold. I held your hand way too long. That was too long a handshake, and that made me uncomfortable.
I got the Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China, Wormhole.
Do you know what I mean, though? Like, I want to know how you got here. And I'm not saying that I'm going to kick you out. I'm not doing that. I just want to know.
No, we kick some people.
There's a few that need to be kicked out.
There's a few that walk in off the street that get kicked out.
Yeah, that happens. We get walkers. It's going to happen more and more and more, especially with the apartments coming around us and all this crap. This is going to keep happening. Back on track. So when I was talking to some of them, and they were like, "This place. What I love about it is that it's not your typical arcade where it's just Stearns. I think the mix of pins that in John and Tim's collection is impressive, and it's awesome. That's why I love the Wormhole. That's why I moved 2 minutes away from here, so I could be near here and be near my friends, and I love it here.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Me too. I'm not leaving.
So we talked about Keith. Give it a listen. Give it a listen. Don't it's a much better. And one of the things I need to work on is increasing the volume. I need some work on that.
Okay.
Because when I take it and I take it from an MP4 to an MP3, I think it's losing some volume.
Oh, I know. I'm always cranking the volume.
So I don't know what the hell to do with that.
You can turn this as long as you're not in the red here. You can always.
Do you think I should open this right now?
I wouldn't do it right now. But
all right.
When you start a new one, just make sure it stays out of the yellow. And
well, that was pretty good. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
No,
only when we get excited, like super Dungeon Defender.
There are some times.
So we need to talk. Another thing we need to talk about. Multimorphic.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to talk.
Well, they'll be there, won't they?
They will. I
Okay.
think Steven will be there.
Steven will be
and
there.
I'm going to go right up to Steven. We love Dungeon Defender. We love Heist. You got to put the the last 5 games at Dungeon Door Defender.
All right, Matt's here. We need.
All right, real quick, Matt, hold on a second, because I'm talking about Dungeon Door Defender.
This is important stuff.
This is important shit, Matt. Okay, when I was done with Dungeon Door Defender,
we're going to come back to you, though. We need you.
Okay. The deal is, your game is so great, but you don't put the scores back on the top, so we don't know what we just scored the minute our door is dead. Okay, and I want to kick Donovan's ass, and I can't tell if I beat him because there's no scores.
And if you don't get that score in like 5 seconds,
it's literally 3 seconds, and it's a code update that I think we could fix right now. You know, instead of the go-to, let's just put a go sub out there in BASIC, and let's make that happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
used to code in BASIC. I was talking to Keith Christensen about BASIC coding.
Oh, why don't you crack in the code there?
No, that's not BASIC. But anyway, Matt, here's what we revealed here this evening. Galactic Tank Force coming to the Wormhole. The one that bends over and you know, make a fucking tank out of the thing. Dude.
Oh, tank, okay.
It's going to be fantastic. Easy, Tiger. All right, and then we're getting one of your labyrinths.
Yes.
That you built, probably. And I think that's really awesome, dude. We're so damn excited to have it here, to showcase it here. And hell yeah, dude, it's going to be absolutely awesome to have a labyrinth here at the Wormhole. And
we want to stream it that Monday. But we need
so
you.
We need you here. So I know everyone.
We need whoever.
I would love to do a Labyrinth launch that day here. That would just be fantastic. So think about it. I know it's a lot. It's we might have to take off Monday. What Monday? The Monday after Expo.
After Expo.
Because it's coming in, and we might want to stream it. But but maybe we take Monday off.
All right. Well, we'll have to figure that out.
I don't want to take Monday off. I'm going to be excited.
Yeah,
I want to see it. I want to touch my hands on it and play it and just kick ass with it and get that Friends multi-ball going. And I love wait till you play.
Yeah, because that'll be a stream day. And then the next Monday after that, we'll have to wait because we'll have a 3X.
Oof, Monday going to be
Garcia.
rough. I know, Garcia. Listen, I know, Rick. But
all Mondays are rough for Garcia lately.
Yeah. I used his equipment tonight. He gave me a little box of stuff because they were using the other rig. And I've got it all set up, and it really looks good. So their equipment will be in our YouTube, will be used to stream our YouTube to – God, I'm struggling.
He said they probably boxed it up today.
Oh, shit, it's probably one of the boxed up today. Yeah, it is one of the ones you boxed
Matt,
up today.
we just need you to go into David Vanessa's office, say, hey, we need a half day on Monday so we can all get down to Wormhole. We need a paid half day.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure that'll work.
Well, I'm just glad I own the business because I'm taking too much time off for pinball.
I mean, the only one that streamed it so far is Joel with Flipping Out.
Yeah.
We get Lee down here. Lee's much better. I'm sorry. I love Joel. I mean, he's a great guy, but
I don't even know.
Lee can blow stuff up. We get Lee on that game. He's going to showcase it.
Well, that's going to be awesome. We're going to. All right, so we got to suck it up. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Rick Garcia. So we're going to have to suck it up, Buttercup. We're streaming it.
All right.
Let's do it. So let's do it, and I'm going to put that on. We have played it 1,000 times.
There you go. See, these people know. We need them in here to talk about it.
So
say, hey, this is a tough shot. This is what you need to do now. Like, Travis will be here. Travis knows all the rules.
All right. So when we go here, instead of trailer, this is where you need my.
Put your telestrator.
How cool would the telestrator be? Okay, and that's what we're gonna do. So for the Space City Open, I'll put Labyrinth here and get some views towards that. How cool would that be?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Post it on Pinside. Let them know that our lighting is going to be awesome. That we will light the shit out of it.
Yeah, don't write checks your butt can't cash. We'll see.
I talked about that
No, you talked about that. Get out of here.
With Keith, because he was talking about how Pinside is toxic, right? And it can be.
Everything's toxic. Anything with a comment section is toxic.
I know. And we got a troll the other day when you were here saying that too bad it's a private club. Do you think that was Tim messing around?
It could be.
Do you think that was Tim?
It could be.
I think that was Tim. Because we had someone
live from Montreal.
We had someone troll. All right. Well, you have to tell the Montreal story. There's a guy named Pim. What? Don't tell his name. Forget his name.
I don't remember.
On Twitter, on Twitch. No.
TikTok.
That everything we posted, everything cool, right? All your videos that you're busting your ass for 10 people watching us, right?
Which are all cool. They're all cool.
They're all cool.
We get a lot of watches on TikTok.
No, I'm fucking around. No offense. You're a badass. I'm not making fun of you. Tandy's cool.
Tandy's cool, yeah.
So what I said is, what am I talking about TikTok? He would post, too bad it's a private club. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice game. Too bad it's a private club. And we're like, dude, we're not private. We're open 3 days a month. Mm-hmm. And then and he just would not, or she, it could be, just trolled us and just would not stop. And finally, what did you say something to him, right?
I don't know.
And then I made you delete it, I think. And then we just banned his ass because I just don't want to deal with that.
We got a lot of stuff when Aaron started posting stuff.
Yeah, that guy pissed us off.
Gender baiting things.
What was that guy's problem?
I don't know.
And then Tim responded, and then he responded like 3 months later. Like, he sat and waited for 3 months to hammer us. I mean, it wasn't even that good of a retort. But anyway, those people drive me crazy, and I'm not allowed to. Janine banned me from Pinside.
Good.
And from reading the comments on any YouTube thing that we do or any Twitch.
If you don't see it, I won't see it.
Well, I'll see it here on the chat. So if someone's getting froggy on me, and then they'll send me into a tailspin. If you want to send me into a tailspin, just say, Jamie, you look too skinny, or this and this. Anything you can say, I'm going to take the exact wrong way.
Too skinny, really? Eating disorder?
I'd love that. I would love to have an eating disorder.
Possible eating disorder?
Lose another 15 to 20.
All right, so you want to say anything else about the Keith interview, or you're just getting into
no,
Houston,
it was
or?
good. We talked about Jamie the Yankee Sox. Shut up, Tandy. I'm not that thin-skinned. I am thin-skinned, but not that thin-skinned. No, we talked about his band and Loaded Popcorn and how he's. I don't want to give it away because I want people to listen to the damn thing, but it was a really good conversation. I think I'm getting good at this. I think we can do this. Mm-hmm. So Wormhole Pinball Presents will be the name of the podcast, and so we've done 2 episodes. One with Phil Grimaldi, which you can find out there, which I think is pretty good.
Thank you, Rick.
And he spelled it Jaime.
He spelled my name wrong too. So
come on, Rick.
It's okay. I'll take it. You can spell my name any way you want if you're gonna leave that comment.
And then I'd probably take something like this and put it up as a podcast at Wormhole Pinball Presents, and then go from there.
So you talked about some of the. We got Phil.
Yeah.
We got Keith Christensen. You're thinking about. You said Blake, who does a lot of the graphic stuff for Space City and Wormhole. Oh, we got everything about Aaron, who did the
we are doing
Labyrinth
Aaron.
video.
Yeah, I need to do Aaron prior to
her leaving. Yeah.
Her leaving, because she's getting on the ship and going to be gone for a couple months.
We got Tim coming up.
Yeah.
Father Wormhole.
Absolutely. And then
Canada.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of activity going on there. And then eventually I need to recruit.
Sneak peek here.
And recruit candidates for my company. Try to make some money somewhere.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you're recruiting Canada.
No. What else? So tomorrow's the setup day. Okay. And then are you going to Einstein's to play in the Max Match play?
No.
There's going to be about 50, 60 people.
Yeah, no.
Which one is it? The old Einsteins or new Einsteins?
Today is new Einsteins. They're playing down in Richmond. Tomorrow will be old Einsteins.
Okay.
So if anybody's in town early, head out there. A lot of people show up for that one.
Should be
Great
a
games.
big one. I
Great
know
games.
Palace and Austin and a bunch of those clowns are going to do it.
A lot of the out-of-towners will be in. There's the ones that have been here all week, like Ray and Brian and all of them. But a lot of the other ones that are just coming in for the weekend usually play in that tournament. So
40 registered already.
there'll be a lot more.
Yeah, I think that will be 50 plus. So I'm not doing that.
We had a lot Monday night.
Oh, I know.
Holy moly.
That was fun, though, dude. I thought I was going to carry this momentum from the Worm, and boy, did I suck at
Momentum's less than 24 hours.
It's nothing you can do. I got on the whiskey game twice. What is it called?
That game.
What's it called?
Old Overholt. Matahari.
Matahari. So I got Matahari twice, and the first one I couldn't. I did very well. The second one I couldn't get it in the scoop at all. Couldn't even sniff a scoop. Then I had no flippers on, what was it, Sea Witch? 2 balls, no Sea Witch. And then and then on Iron Maiden, dude, I got 40 million on skill shots.
F that
All
game.
I did is hit the skill shot twice, and then I had 13 million.
That game knocked
I
me
didn't
out.
do shit.
I hate that game.
52 on Monday. Yeah, Monday was great. I had a great time at Boys and
They
Girls.
must have been there. I got eliminated pretty early, and I was there till after midnight. Howard was there till after 1, I think. 1:30, I think.
I was on
he
Discord
wasn't even
messing with it. I was like, holy shit, they're still there. That would have been a cool night to stream when they're gone. But you couldn't stream. No way. Shout out to Carpool Pinball. They did a really good job.
The last Sunday?
Yeah, they did good.
Stands?
I thought they might be streaming this evening, but Jack was –
Jake.
Yeah. He eliminated me or you?
He eliminated me.
See, that's how much I care. Janine was there. He did eliminate me. What game was it? It was an old one. It was that fucking whiskey game. Matahari.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That was it for me.
Blackout was the one that was rough.
I never got to play Blackout. I only played 5 games. I had 3 strikes in 5 rounds. See you later, buddy.
We had
6 rounds, not even.
We had 4 players on that. Everybody on their first ball had a house ball. They didn't touch the flipper once. All of us. Oof, that was tough.
Then we've got Friday morning. We are going to you're working, right?
I'm going to be there, yeah.
All right, so I need to find someone to help me stream the Texas Pinball League that's not playing in the Texas Pinball League. Because what the Texas Pinball League is, it's a 3-strike tournament, but the winner doesn't get a strike.
Jake did give me a strike. It wasn't. Hey, I didn't eliminate me.
Oh, okay. What does Jake need reassurances? He played really well, Jake. You played well. Congratulations. You're going to get whoppers. Look at Daddy just telling him how great his kid is. We know he's a great kid, Dad.
So it's Friday at 10, right? And it's open to 48 people, I guess. You have to be a top 48 in Texas. I don't know how that works, or just the first 48 in Texas that show up, or I'm not exactly sure
I don't know
how that works.
I don't know. We'll stream the shit out of it, and we'll find out along the way. But I know it's top 1 doesn't get a strike. The rest do.
Yeah.
When they get 3, it's over. And then there's a big-ass trophy that they get. And
Oh,
I
really?
think Makla won last year.
He did,
Preston,
yeah.
So he is coming back with that.
Cool.
Pinbot Cup time. What does that mean?
Is that what they call maybe the trophy, the Pinbot Cup?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
First come, first serve in that tournament.
Okay.
So basically, John, what they were saying is go up there at 9:30, see where the line is, right? If the line is 40 deep, you should still be okay. If the line is 50 deep, it's not going to happen for you.
You have to have a Texas driver's license?
No, I don't think so.
Well, then why do they call it the Texas League?
I think it was another way for them to print. Oh, yeah, that's the trophy pinball. Thank you, bud. That's why Donovan's here.
And our chatters. Thank you, chat.
Yeah, thank you. So we'll stream that.
Yep.
And then the sessions start, right?
That'll be pretty quick, though. Like you said, it's
I think it's an hour.
You play a group of 4. One person goes on. Everybody else is gone.
Trailer, dude. Can you guys hear trailer?
You're the one that wanted it behind us.
Yeah, but so here's a Foytik-ism for you. Here's a Foytik story for you. Foytik, who is the main technician in Houston, but he's our main tech as well. The speakers on trailer were shit. I mean, it's an Italian game. It's very old.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes in. He
It's a
gets
Spanish game. I think it's a Spanish game.
I don't know. I want to bet on that.
You want to?
No, not anymore. Your confidence took me out. You should have. You said, "Oh, you should have played that up. You blew that. You just lost yourself $5. I was going up to $5.
25 PTAs.
No, it is.
I think they
you
use
blew
it.
it, dude. You blew it. I had
Italy.
I had $5 that you could have gotten. So anyway, he replaced the speakers, and now they're just too damn loud, and it's constantly. When you're by yourself, constantly talking.
John said he's going to add another speaker to it. Maybe we can put a subwoofer in there too. That'd be good.
If it wasn't so cool, John, I would lose my mind. Hey, Pex.
Hey, your boy's in there.
But trailer is, hey, Brooklyn, you missed the exciting news. Getting a Grand Theft Auto. We're getting a
breaking news is a Grand Theft Auto pinball machine.
No, we're getting a Galactic Tank Force and a Labyrinth in the Wormhole
soon.
Very, very soon, within weeks. So that's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, one's within days.
We don't need a subwoofer on that thing. We just need it to be lower, and Comet needs to be lower. See, people don't understand. When you're by yourself, that's just freaky, man. That's why 1820, 1812 had to go.
Remember in Indiana Jones?
Wow. Star Trek done shut up.
Star Trek? Yeah.
But it's played so well, I let it go.
That's not so loud, though. That's not so loud.
It's pretty loud. All right.
You tell them more about what's going on Friday real quick. I'll be back in a second.
All right. So Friday, what is it called? The Texas Pinball League. We're going to hammer that, and then the qualifying. And what I think we're going to do for the qualifying. Hey, can you grab me a diet? So let's talk about this, chat. What should we do for the for the Space City Open? There are people in my ear consistently telling me that we should stream the entire qualifying rounds, which is a Friday, a Friday late session and a Friday early session and a Friday late session, Saturday early, Saturday late, and then the finals. I don't even know if I have the freaking batteries for all that. And I have enough batteries to blow up multiple planes in midair. That sounded terrible. Sorry. What I mean is that the batteries will blow up. All right, sorry.
Here we go. That's what we're talking about here.
Houston Arcade Expo. Thank you. I don't know why I went on talking about blowing up planes. Jesus Christ. Listen, you can still be.
You remember I got banned from Facebook when I said about your arm being blown up or something when you did your shoulder.
Did you really?
I did. They put me on probation for like a month.
I just mean that the batteries are so big you can't carry them on a plane.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're not allowed. That's
okay.
right. You're not
That's
allowed
what
that.
I mean. Sorry. Stream some Dark Horse players in the early rounds. Okay.
Yeah, just kind of. We'll look at the groups and it depends.
What I was thinking is at the end of each round, maybe, or the tiebreakers. I'd rather just do the tiebreakers. Just because there'll be tiebreakers. And let's just stream the tiebreakers and then go into the finals. Go into the good people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weed out the Jamies. Get rid of those folks.
Yeah, either that or just
last three matches.
I would just do the finals. I mean, because then there's
tiebreakers and finals. I want to do the tiebreakers.
If we do tiebreakers, though, there's probably they're going to take some time to sort everything out and get everybody in there, and there's going to be a big you don't
like me stretching.
That'll be a long stretch.
You don't like me stretching.
That'll be a really long
stretch. The shit out of it. I don't know. Returning chatter. What does that mean? Did somebody get me for the bomb comment? Oh, I'm done.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I think we should just do finals. I would.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Again, now that I've opened up about my anxiety, I have like extra battery anxiety that these things are going to die. And seriously, I could probably run the stream for a 24-hour tournament.
So what time would you estimate that finals would probably start? What time does the late group go? That would be done by?
I don't know. Let's see, John Spates.
So I don't really know the times for the group since I'm not in it this particular year. We'll see if some people can throw that up here. Well, I don't know. In the meantime, we'll talk about the talk about the format. So we'll be doing the finals. The finals will be like a Papa format. So they'll have 4 people in a group.
Okay.
For each round, whoever is the highest seed gets to pick all 3 games. They say, I want this, this, this.
Okay.
Now,
are you sure this is the way it is?
Yes. If they're driving the bus, they get to pick the games. Now, they can't pick, let's see, if they're picking games in the one particular round and they get to pick for the next round, they can't repeat a game. Like, they can't do Deadpool the first time they play 3 games, and then they get to pick games again. They can't pick Deadpool again. Like, they got to mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
So once that
Leslie.
person picks their games, that person also on the first game gets to be the first to pick an order. So the highest seed will pick where they want to go, if they want to play first or fourth or whatever, and then it goes from there. Every game thereafter, whoever came in last place on the previous game gets to pick their position. And who was third place gets to pick their position. So
32-player bracket or 24 with buys.
Well, okay, so the first round will be the top 4 in the early group and the top 4 in the late group get a bye. So they don't have to play in that particular round. Kind of like we did for this past for our Halloween bash.
Okay.
So those guys will get a bye in round 1.
Okay.
So it's really just round 1 will be 24 people with the 8 byes sitting out.
So early group qualifying has 56 players.
Mm-hmm.
Leslie was kind enough to send this here. And let's see, who do we like in this group? You want to take bets?
There's a lot of names I don't recognize.
Tommy O'Neill.
There's Wes, of course.
Trey,
Wesley. He's gonna be tough.
All right, let's so far I got Wesley. Hold on, let's keep going. Gammons, I don't know. You never know what Gammons going to be about too. Flanagan, you never know what kind of Flanagan you're going to get.
Yeah.
He could be out on the floor fixing games.
He's probably going to be distracted, yeah.
Kelly Moncla, Keith knows how to play pinball. Johnny Spades, Jim
Mueller. There you go.
All right, if I'm skipping you, don't worry. Oh, Jack Revenue.
We just might not.
Hope Love. Tough group, Hope.
We might not know you. But we'll get to know you. Come talk to us. Say hi.
Aaron. Oh, Aaron. All right, so.
You never know.
Elizabeth Jonet, Dennis Moncla. Let's see if this is the whole Mafia crew.
Is Preston? I didn't see Preston. Is he in that group too?
I don't know. Let me go back to the P's. You see how I didn't pop my P's there? No, Preston's not there.
So he might be that group.
Chris Geist, Andy Bates.
Yep.
Craig Squires. All right, that's the early group.
Alana, is that Wesley?
Yeah, she plays every year.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
The 3 of them play. I don't know if
family affair.
She played. Is she going to play, Christy?
I don't see her name.
All right, so 56 in the late group.
Annabeth.
BK.
The Drone girls.
Drone girls.
It up. You know what? I was watching them play this past week at the 4X. Their flipper skill, they are just, they are on it. It's those young reflexes.
I noticed that when I was training a lot today when I was playing earlier on Mandalorian. I was like a millisecond behind, and I was like, that's just reflexes.
They are not.
Let's keep going through this one. This is the late afternoon.
Wait. Hold on a second here. There's a Don Dura and a Donald Dura.
Where? Show that.
Go back to your D's. Go down.
That's the same person. Yeah, they inactivated it. That's the same person. Donnie.
One of them should just be, Don should come out with like a fake mustache. He'd be like evil.
Garrett Shahan in the later group. Okay. Let's see here.
Gilbert's been playing all week.
Gilbert. BK's in this group. Gilbert. Jonathan Morales can play pinball. Leslie Spates. Lee. We're just naming people we know. Mark Meserve.
Lee's been on a heater.
Matty Quant. Woo!
Woo! There's Preston.
All right, so Preston went afternoon. Rebecca.
I didn't know Phil was playing. Okay.
Is Phil playing?
Phil sets the games up, so he's got.
Yeah, he should play. Travis Mosman. Troy.
Okay.
So there it is, 56-56. Let's do the math there. Carry the 6. You're going to carry that 1. All right? So that's 112. Look at that math.
Is it? Oh, you're adding them up.
Yeah, I added them up.
Okay.
Let's do the arenas. You guys ready for the arenas?
All right.
Aerosmith. We know how to play Aerosmith.
That's the Aerosmith that was here. Yep.
So Cactus Canyon remake.
You know, I
don't know it enough, dude. You better practice.
Yeah, I've only played it at Chris Lowe's house, I think.
Deadpool.
I know Deadpool pretty well.
I don't know Deadpool. Fishtails.
I know Fishtails pretty well.
Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
You know Foo Fighters. But you're gonna bail. You're gonna end up bailing
I'll be there the first time. You're gonna have like a pinball superstar there for the second half, probably.
Indianapolis 500.
I love that game.
Don't know it.
I've only played it in Indiana, of course. I love it. It's a cool
Iron
game.
Maiden, we know. Rush. Star Trek Stern.
Star Trek, yeah.
I don't know it.
I don't know it very well either. I know
Deadpool Stack Mini Deadpool with a mode.
Yes, absolutely.
Taxi.
Absolutely. Taxi.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Terminator 3. I wonder who that is.
We know. We know that one.
Simpsons Pinball Party.
Yeah,
we know that. Theater of Magic.
Mm.
Wow.
There's Tron.
There's Tron. Okay, so it did make Wheel of Fortune and Whirlwind. Oh, that's awesome.
Great list.
Great list. That's going to be a really good tournament. Okay, so then the finals. Let's go back to what Leslie posted here. The finals. It doesn't say when it's going to be.
What time?
Jim Mueller donated $300 for making the Space City Open run smoothly.
Thank you, Jim.
Wow, Jim.
Nice.
Hey, now.
I haven't seen Jim forever. I need to get back out to his house.
You ever see the size of Jim's calves? Oh, Jesus.
Mine are pretty close.
Yeah, you feel good about them?
Oh,
look how thin I am. So now. I'm going to get calf implants. All right, what else? Okay, so that's what we're streaming. In the booth, we will be having Cosmic Princess.
Okay, so this is the Wormhole Pinball.
This is in the booth.
So we're getting into the expo part now.
All right. Let's get to the expo. Oh, real quick, while we're still at the tournament streaming, we will be streaming the women's finals
on
Sunday, and Erin has agreed to be the lead streamer there unless she makes the finals. I know Rebecca said she would also stream.
Rebecca Beer, yeah, so she's in the main tournament.
Maybe Tracy Abrams, Tracy from Out of Spacey. She might come in. I don't know.
Tracy from Out of Spacey.
That's her Twitch handle.
Oh.
I'm not making fun of her. That's her Twitch handle. Or YouTube. I don't know what it is. One of those. Okay, and then so that's what we're going to be doing. So definitely tune in Sunday for the women's finals because it's really good.
And you're right. Timelines are made to be broken. It'll probably be way later than we think it is. But
I know.
We'll send out notifications. Subscribe on Wormhole. You get your notification when we're live. I'll put something out on Instagram with the link. So
what's weird about it for me is Saturday's the party night, right?
Oh, it is?
I think more people party on Saturday. By the way, no popping of the peas in any of that sentence right there. Really good broadcasting.
I've only been on Fridays. Friday is a pretty big party night,
I know.
Too.
I'm going to party the whole time, but Saturday, I'm so tired from streaming. It's not, it's again, first world. I get it.
You're not staying up for the breakfast, I guess.
I want to. So Matt and I are partying. I'm going to party with Palace, all the Wormhole folks. My wife's going to be there, so we're going to party. We're going to dance and party.
Your wife's going to be there all weekend.
I know, that poor lady. Hey, come by the Wormhole booth. Tell Janine, thank you.
Yeah. Don't be a jack off.
No, I'm not saying that. I just want to say thank you for letting me do all this. And
if she doesn't know you, she will kick you out.
Well, she's one of the gatekeepers there.
Tucky, I don't know you. And she kick him out.
No.
I want to know who he was or something. Who are you?
Todd Tucky comes in with a video because they had Big Bang Bar. And he wanted a video of the Big Bang. And Janine's like, you have to be a subscriber to come in this booth. And he's like, I'm Todd Tucky. She's like, I don't know who you are. And he's like, he started laughing, and he came back multiple times, and we got a bone to pick with him about that because he was saying that it wasn't one of the original.
Oh yeah,
and it is, and he's
wrong. Yeah,
he's wrong. So Big Bang Bar is not coming this year.
Nope.
But wait till you see Cosmic Princess. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. So we're going to stream in the booth at the Wormhole booth, which is just across the street, I don't know, from the Space City.
Okay.
So you've got, if you go to the back by the bathrooms, that's where Space City has a great booth, and it's a great location. And Bells and Chimes are there together, and there's a really great area there that promotes pinball. And then we're across the way.
Wild Dog Arcade.
Hey, thanks, Wild.
We're talking some Houston Arcade Expo coming up this weekend.
Yeah, so we're pre-gaming for the Houston Arcade Expo. We announced some pretty cool news that we are getting a Galactic Tank Force coming in the next few weeks, and then we are getting a Labyrinth. Let's see. We're taking one home, I think, is what we heard.
So I never asked you.
But Cascade, hey, what's up, man? Have fun with that. Thanks so much, man. Thanks for the raid. We really appreciate it, and your support. Thanks, brother. And we're also talking about a podcast that we just put out with Keith Christensen. If you want to learn any information about the Houston Arcade Expo and the partiness and just the awesomeness that is, we just put a podcast out on Spotify and iTunes. A little stutter there. And that is easily downloadable. Just Wormhole Pinball Presents is what we're calling that.
So I want to know if you were still on your heater from a couple weeks ago or whatever, and you were driving the bus and you got to pick 3 games to play against other people there, which of the 3 would you choose?
Oh, those 3 are here.
Okay. So what were the games that you would choose?
Oh, okay. Shit. Well, Theater Magic.
I know you'd pick Theater Magic.
So Theater Magic is the first game I'm picking in my bank. So say I'm on a heater. You said I'm on a heater?
You're on a heater. You get to pick the games.
Okay, I'm
You're
on a
a
heater.
top
I'm at the
seed.
Houston Arcade Expo. Jamie's on a heater and beat Jack Revenue and all these chumps.
Yep.
And Theater Magic is definitely number 1 because I know I could put up a score on Theater Magic.
All right.
Let's go through these again. Aerosmith, Cactus Canyon. Hold on the Cactus.
Okay.
Hold on the Cactus.
Pretty easy shooter there.
It's an easy shooter, and I know what to do enough, and I played it enough on locations that I think that is number 2.
Phil will make it hard. He will make it hard.
There's no question he's going to make it hard. I know, but I do have a really good feel. So, do you see me itching, dude?
You will have to whack something probably 20 times to light a lock.
I know, but it's a good backhandable shot.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my number 2.
Okay.
And then Whirlwind.
All right.
Whirlwind would be my 3.
Okay.
Would be my 3rd with Wheel of Fortune as a backup. Something goes wrong.
Wow. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune's.
Because it's so brutal, dude, sometimes. And there's a little luck involved.
It's Mike's. Mike's play stuff. I was at Poison Girl for a long time.
Yeah, I like Cactus Canyon, Hope, and I think that's my 3. What are your 3?
I would definitely go.
All right, you're on a heater. Boom. Number 1, Fishtails.
It's been a while. Fishtails, yeah, definitely.
I
want these games that are probably going to go quick and.
Yeah, but those guys can hammer shot after shot after shot.
I'm pretty good about getting the boat ramp on Fishtails, so
right.
I would choose Fishtails.
Look at you.
Yeah, I think I know Foo probably as well as anybody.
I think you would take Foo.
Geez, Terminator.
Aerosmith. You love that game. You had a Cactus for just a year. What happened? Lock is lit, so am I.
At Cactus Canyon. Geez, I would want to say T3, but I know if I was having trouble finding those ramps, that it would just.
You're on a heater.
T3. I'd take T3 then. You know, we play.
You're on a heater.
We play that game all the time.
We do.
I'll take T3.
We do. I still think if you put me up with the experts on theater, I could cause some problems.
Yeah, well, you didn't take down my GC, so.
You had like 8 extra balls.
I did have a lot of extra balls.
It's like 18. It was just spitting out extra ball after extra ball after extra ball. I'm like, how does this guy keep playing over there?
It was a long
game. What the hell
game.
is he doing? That's fun. Okay. Let's see. for people that have the list, I'll put it up here. Tell me what you would choose. Give me your one right off the bat.
Give me your 3 games that you would choose.
Fishtails at SCO is from What's Brewing.
Oh, okay.
Look at us both. Oh, so there it is. Tell me what you would do.
Combo Chuck, I'm the same way. Every time I hear that lock is lit, just want to say, and so am I.
That's funny.
That's a pretty good line.
So, also, while I'm waiting for people to say what game that they would choose, what their number one that they would try to on a tiebreaker. That's a good question. You got a tiebreaker. You got to beat somebody. What's your game?
I'll take Fishtails.
I'm taking theater. I'm gonna levitate that woman.
I wonder whose Fishtails that is. Is that Chris?
I'm gonna levitate the shit out of it. I'm gonna light my locks.
Oh, you're not gonna go.
Oh, it depends if I can
loop
hit
all day.
I probably would loop all day and hit. I would theater all day.
Yeah,
I would theater all day.
Hopes on Fishtails.
I take Fishtails too. TMT says Brooklyn.
Oof.
What are you, a sadist?
He wants a quick game too.
He's from New York too. He can't help himself.
He wants a quick game too. I guess. I don't know which would be quicker.
Oh my God!
I know it would be quicker for
me. The Amazing Spider-Man chats all day to victory. There is no Spider-Man.
Yeah. No.
Oh. Is there an Amazing Spider-Man?
No.
Oh. Because we have one.
No, remember that's what happened at what did we stream up in Arlington?
Monster Bash.
No, well,
all he did was go middle.
Well, no. What was they played one of those? I don't know if it was Cyclone or whatever.
It wasn't Cyclone. It was.
Wasn't Comet. Cyclone.
It was Cyclone.
It was.
And they just went back and forth.
They just wanted.
That sounded like a lot of fun. I was like snoring.
And then they got
Oh, Cascade, it's fine. If you were playing in this, I posted this tournament up there, and you had a tiebreaker. What's your go-to game out of this group of 17? I said Theater of Magic, and Donovan's gonna choose Foo Fighters or Fishtails. And then see how the Papa Finals works is if you come in the higher seed, you get to choose either the bank of games or you always choose the bank of games. And so, hey Jack, how are you? All right, Jack, you want to tell us what your bank of games are going to be?
Yeah.
Tron is gone, yeah, because Tron is going to be in.
You putting Jack on top seed already?
No, I'm not. I'm not putting pressure on young Jack. But who's going to the Houston Arcade Expo that's here? And let us know. Brooklyn, we got to get your ass out of Australia.
Or we need to go to Australia.
Here. That would be fun. But the plane ride would be a nightmare.
Well, what do you think he's going to do? Teleport here?
Well, better him than me. I'm not taking that plane.
You going to pack up the rig? Oh, we already discussed you can't take the batteries on the plane. That's.
Oh. We did, too. We went to Idaho. I brought big-ass battery that lasted the whole. I brought one of our streaming batteries.
For what?
I don't know, because I was on the river and I wanted to charge my phone so I can keep taking pictures. And the American Airline, they go, when do you have, not American Airline, United, do you have any large batteries in your?
I got the largest.
I got a 24-hour
Taxi,
streaming.
Deadpool, and T3.
Taxi, Deadpool, D3, Taxi.
I used to love Taxi when it was at 82.
You know,
Deadpool.
Cascade.
They did we had Deadpool there last year, and oh my gosh, it was set up so hard.
You chimichanga?
So hard.
Just go some chimichangas. Cascade, in all seriousness, if you want to go back to one of our streams on YouTube, you should search Texas Pinball TPF 2023
the Taxi game.
And look at the Taxi game with Bowen's current.
Yeah.
Bowen, because Bowen blew that up, and that is some awesome watching. It's really awesome.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, and they had a good match. A lot of good games on that.
Oh yeah, they really played Taxi their ass off. The St. Deadpool had some billion scores on it. Oh boy.
Yeah, I know Jim is really good at getting. This is the big thing on Deadpool is getting your playfield multiplier, getting that snick shot where you go up the middle and it boings. And
I can't do it.
It's tough, but certain people have it dialed in, and if you can have that dialed in, you can blow that game up. Now the one at Poison Girl, it doesn't work, so I can't use that shot.
Oh, okay. Are you playing in the Arcade Expo? I'm not playing in it either. Thank God.
No, I got work to do Friday night with the booth. So I'll be there.
I'm actually
Say hi
glad
to me.
I'm not playing in it because it gives me. I don't see it on Spotify. They're asking where it is. I can't find it. I don't think the iTunes publish worked. People are texting me.
Different Deadpool this year. Yeah, I think it was Jim's last year. I don't remember who's bringing it this year. Oh, it's John Sayers. Okay, who's bringing his.
Oh, okay.
It was Jim's last year, I think.
The name of the podcast is Wormhole Pinball Presents.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you find us. But Wormhole Pinball, you'll find it.
Sure.
There's not a lot of Wormhole Pinballs out there.
There's actually a couple Wormhole podcasts.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird? It is.
I don't know what they are, but.
All right, well, that's it, guys. I just wanted to chat us up. Is there anything else you want to cover? Okay,
Yeah.
So Saturday, big party. The Harp Twins are going to be there.
Yep. DJ Chris Lowe's going to be playing.
DJ Gandalf is going to be playing. Loaded Popcorn is going to be playing.
Scott Denisi will be there. I saw him setting up his, oh my gosh, he is such an audiophile.
He's pretty badass, dude.
He's pretty badass, yeah.
I like him. He's just a nice overall dude, and it's a guy I want to get to know a little more.
Yeah.
You know, just a good dude.
Talk to him, see if we can get on the podcast.
I don't need to podcast him necessarily. I don't want to.
I will. I'll talk music with him. We'll talk EDM for an hour.
I just want to.
Do you remember 2 years? You
with
remember 2 years ago when we had TNA there?
Yeah,
I
know.
He had to come and fix it.
I know, and he fixed it live on stream. See, that's what I mean. He's a badass. That's why I want to. Anyway, that's all she wrote, I think. So
stop by and say hi, or say hi if you see us around. Don't come up to the thing and start talking when we're on the. Please.
On the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about that real quick. So I was very. We got a really great response. I sent out emails and texts to people asking if they would sit with me and you, and I really appreciate that. And so, you know, just a select few. We want to keep it a little tighter this year.
Mm-hmm.
And no offense to if we did not ask you to join us. It's you know, we're not saying you're no good or anything. We just there's just a lot of us here. So. Now, of course, Jack, I didn't ask Jack.
Oh.
That was a mistake. Because I didn't want to jinx Jack, you know what I mean? I was just too worried.
He will be.
And that's what I said. He's probably too worried that he's playing, so I didn't want to jinx him.
Jack, you're invited.
Hope Love would love a chance to be on the stream with you. Well, all right, well, have Hope come and interview. I mean, this isn't, this isn't amateur hour anymore. This is Wormhole Pinball. All right?
Yeah, we'll probably have to do her when we have you guys come down for a tournament sometime, and we'll.
Okay.
We'll get her.
And then bells and chimes for the Women's Open. I know Aaron has committed. I know Rebecca has committed. And that's all I know who's committed thus far.
Oh, well, maybe she can hop on there.
But Jack, you are invited. Consider this an invite.
Of course.
I would rather you be playing.
Nice having the people that, I mean, like the other day when we had, anytime when we have Jack or Wes on and they can talk strategy and this is what
That's
I do.
what I need. I need
doing.
that because I'm a jackass and I can't do all that. So I definitely need.
Garrett was doing that with us the other day.
Totally.
I mean, because we just got Barrycore. We don't know Barrycore yet, but he knows, okay, you do this, you do this, you want this, you want. Why are they doing this? He's doing this because blah, blah, blah.
All right.
Get it?
I'm pumped, man.
Yeah.
I just wanted to stream tonight and to let people know my excitement. And
come by the booth, buy some merch.
Yeah,
we're
gonna.
Merch.
Oh my gosh, thank you, because we're gonna have a lot of merch there, and you really should buy it because it's awesome. This hat is really cool. And then if you want some information on this hat and a lot of our merch, wormholepinball.com. Leslie put all the pictures up, and it really looks good. It really looks good.
We have a trucker hat too. Or we're getting trucker hats.
So we are getting trucker hats.
Okay.
But if you really have to have a trucker hat, go to silverballswag.com.
Garrett wanted a trucker hat.
And they have our trucker hats. Wormholed out at the Expo, FYI. I will be more than likely all wormholed out. Well, that's all I'm – like I packed today. I packed at like 2 o'clock. I was packing. And Janine's like, what are you doing? I go, I'm packing for the – I got to get there Thursday. I got shit to do. I got to pack. And she's like – You're going to be wearing wormhole shit the whole time. How hard is that? You have 4 shirts, it's 4 days. That's it. You're done.
And Jack's got to be wormhole. He's our walking billboard for some time now. He's gonna
Oh yeah, we suited him out. He came out. He felt like he was being drafted in the Army. They were handing him all his civvies to wear. So. All right, to let you know, Jack, Play Jack 14, is going. He's one of our best players in Houston, and he's one of the best players that comes to the Wormhole, and he's a young kid. And so
He's not a kid. He's an adult now.
He's an 18-year-old.
He's 18.
And we're sending him to Florida Free Play, and I need to get him a gift card. Shit, I'll do it. God, Jack, I didn't do that yet. That's the only thing I have to do. I got to get him a gift card.
Don't worry. Maybe he'll get $300 from Jim Mueller for winning this thing. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the total prize is.
Don't stress it out, he said. Don't stress it out. No passing out, everyone says. So that's it. Tune in this week. If you're following us, hit that notification bell so that you can get a notification when we go live at Space City. And it is going to be awesome. I promise you. If you have not thought about coming and you live in Texas, come. All right, it's $70 to come through the door. It's totally worth it. And then next year, for the whole weekend, and then next year, the next year would be a 2024 initiative for Brooklyn and everyone else for him to get on a plane and come and
or you can hang out with a TPF, whatever.
Yeah, and that's all she wrote. So again, Labyrinth stream on that Monday too. Oof. I'm committed. I'm pot committed now.
Here's the thing. I do well. These games that I'm like, oh, this is my game. I blow it. These games that I don't know at all, like a Circus Voltaire, Skateball, or whatever, those are the ones I win. So I'm calling a win on Monday.
You're not going to win.
I'm calling a win on Monday.
No way. We're going to bring Lee and all those guys in here. They play it 2,000 times. We might have to ban them.
I haven't played it,
Ooh,
so
that should be the coaching one we do, where we get a Barrels of Fun employee to coach us.
Sure.
And it'll be Team Lee versus Team Donovan during Team Rondo.
No, Travis is the one who knows the rule. It's not me.
Raid Carpool, they're streaming Einsteins.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sweet.
I'm taking away from them. All right, we're going to go stream Carpool.
Yeah.
All right, what did I do? Shit. Hold on. I got to do a new window. Twitch. Carl D'Angelo is streaming some Iron Maiden, too. Fun pinball streams tonight.
I need some tips on that after Poison Girl.
Let's go to Carpool.
Yep.
Let's go to Carpool. Where are they? Oh.
Search them?
Yeah. Carpool.
There we go.
All right, guys. We're going to go send you guys to them. Thank you so much. Really had fun. And we will see you. By the way, stop by the booth. Say hi to us, okay? Donovan, give him some time. Give him some space.
Hey, I'm not playing. I'm going to be.
He's a very.
I'm going to be in a good place. I'm not playing. I'm not going to be in a bad mood.
And, he's a celebrity. So treat him nicely, if you don't mind.
Drive me smooth, people.
Yeah. All right, guys.